You know that feeling, right? You're in a brainstorming session, someone throws out an idea, and bam, everyone just latches onto it. It feels super efficient, like you're making progress. But what if that instinct, that rush to find the solution, is actually the very thing killing your team's most brilliant work? It's a super common trap, and today we're going to talk about how to sidestep it. So, that trap I was just talking about, we're going to call it the first idea fallacy. And it's this really subtle, but man, it's a powerful thing. Even the best, most innovative teams can fall right into it. And it all comes down to our natural desire for a quick, clean, easy solution. Which, brings us to the central question, doesn't it? Is that first idea, that initial spark that seems to fix everything, is it really the best one? It sounds like such a simple question, but honestly, the way you answer it can change absolutely everything about your creative process. And this is what the trap looks like in action. We grab on to the first good enough solution that comes along. I mean, it feels productive, right? You get to stop that uncomfortable feeling of uncertainty and just move on. But here's the thing, settling for good enough often shuts down the creative process before it even gets a chance to warm up. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the fix? Well, the good news is there's a whole process designed to stop this from happening. Let's dive into the real goal of what we call ideation. So, at its heart, ideation is all about exploring a wide range of possible solutions to a problem. And the keywords there really are wide range. It's a total shift in thinking. You're not trying to find one answer anymore. You're trying to find many, many possible answers. Yeah, and the source material for this explainer puts it perfectly. It says instead of focusing on finding one correct answer, teams try to collect as many ideas as possible. And that right there, that's the huge mindset shift. You're not a hunter looking for one specific target. No, you're a collector trying to gather every single possibility you can get your hands on. And this leads to something that might sound a little backward, but it is so critical for any creative work. Ready? In the beginning, quantity is way more important than quality. I'm going to say that again. Quantity over quality. Just aim for a massive pile of ideas and don't even think about whether they're good or bad yet. So why? Why do we do this? Well, because it's basically a numbers game. Think about it. The more ideas you come up with, the higher your chances are of hitting on something that's really, truly unique and effective. That amazing breakthrough idea, it's usually buried under a pile of a dozen kind of obvious ones. And you're never going to find it if you stop digging right at the surface. Okay, so we've got the what and the why down. Now let's talk about the how. How does this whole ideation thing actually work in the real world? Well, it really stands on two big, powerful pillars that work together. So here they are. On one side, you've got teamwork. Ideation is all about promoting it. When you bring people together, you're not just getting more brain power. No, you're combining totally different life experiences, different skills, and completely different ways of looking at the world. And then on the other side, it forces you to challenge assumptions. You have to start questioning the normal way you do things. That's how you find brand new paths forward. And the real magic happens when you see how these two things create this incredible chain reaction. So you start by mixing together all your team's different experiences. That variety, that diversity, it naturally makes you question the way things have always been done. Because, what's totally normal for an engineer might be a wild new idea to someone in marketing. And that process uncovers these fresh perspectives that one person working alone could never see. And that is what leads to way, way better results in the end. All right, let's bring this all together. Let's talk about how you can take this entire framework and actually use it to find your team's next big, great idea. So, what are the big takeaways here? What should you really remember? Okay, number one, always work to expand your range of solutions. Go for that big quantity to find the real quality. Number two, use the power of your team. Those different points of view are your secret weapon. And number three, make challenging assumptions a habit. Always be asking why. That little question is the key that unlocks some serious innovation. Look, if you remember just one thing from all of this, please make it this. Real effective ideation is not about a frantic search for that one right answer. It's about going on a journey of discovery to find the many, many possible answers. It's in that exploration where the real magic, the real innovation happens. So I'm going to leave you with one last question to chew on. Think about your current projects right now. What's the one assumption that everyone on your team just accepts as true? That one thing you never question? that might be the very thing holding you back from your next big breakthrough. Really think about that.